Salafiyah is our lifeline. Our blood that flows through our bodies, it flows out of love for Sunnah and Salafiyah. We breathe it.
تمسك بحبل الله واتبع الهدى ولا تاك بدعيا لعلك تفلح ودم بكتاب الله والسنن التي أتت عن رسول الله تنجو وتربح وقل غير مخلوق كلام مليكنا بذلك دان الأتقياء وأفصحوا ولا تاك في القرآن بالوقف قائلا كما قال أتباع لجهم وأتجحوا ولا تقل القرآن خلقا قرأته فإن كلام الله باللفظ يوضح وقل يتجلى الله للخلق جهرة كما البدر لا يخفى وربك أوضح وليس بمولود وليس بوالد وليس له شبه تعالى المسبح وقد ينكر الجهمي هذا وعندنا بمصداق ما قلنا حديث مصرح رواه جرير عن مقال محمد فقل مثل ما قد قال في ذاك تنجح وقد ينكر الجهمي أيضا يمينه وكلتا يديه بالفواضيل تنفح وقل ينزل الجبار في كل ليلة بلا كيف جل الواحد المتمدح إلى طابق الدنيا يمن بفضله فتفراج أبواب السماء وتفتح يقول ألا مستغفر يلقى غافرا ومستمنح خيرا ورزقا فأمنح روى ذاك قوم لا يرد حديثهم ألا خاب قوم كذبوهم وقبحوا وقل إن خير الناس بعد محمد وزيراه قدما ثم عثمان أرجح ورابيعهم خير البريات بعدهم علي حليف الخير بالخير منجح وإنهم والرهط لا ريب فيهم على نوجب الفردوس في الخلد تسرح سعيد وسعد وابن عوف وطلحة وعامير فهر والزبير الممدح وقل خير قول في الصحابات كلهم ولا تاك طعانا تعيب وتجرح فقد ناطق الوحي المبين بفضلهم وفي الفتح آي في الصحابات تمدح وبالقادر المقدور أيقن فإنه دعامات عقد الدين والدين أفيح ولا تنكرا جهلا نكيرا ومنكرا ولا الحوض والميزان إنك تنصح وقل يخرج الله العظيم بفضله من النار أجسادا من الفحم تطرح على النهر في الفردوس تحيا بمائه كحب حميل السيل إذ جاء يطفح فإن رسول الله للخلق شافع وقل في عذاب القبر حق موضح ولا تكفرا أهل الصلاة وإن عصوا فكلهم يعصي وذو العرش يصفح ولا تعتقد رأي الخوارج إنه مقال لمن يهواه يرضي ويفضح ولا تاك مرجيا لعوبا بدينه ألا إنما المرجي بالدين يمزح وقل إنما الإيمان قول ونية وفعل على قول النبي مصرح وينقص طورا بالمعاصي وتارة بطاعاته ينمي وفي الوزن يرجح ودع عنك آراء الرجال وقولهم فقول رسول الله أذكى وأشرح ولا تاك من قوم تلهوا بدينهم فتطعن في أهل الحديث وتقدح إذا ما اعتقدت الدهر يا صاح هذه فأنت على خير تبيت وتصبح.
Hold tightly to the rope of Allah and the guidance, and do not be an innovator, so that you might be successful. And practice your religion based on the book of Allah and the Sunnah, which have come from the Messenger of Allah, so you will be saved and earn reward. And say, not a created thing is the speech of our great King. Such was the religious position of the pious ones who spoke well. And do not be a person who takes no position on the Qur'an, as did the followers of Jahm, and they had been too lax. And do not say that the Qur'an is created, meaning its recitation, since the speech of Allah through its recitation is made clear. And say, Allah will make Himself visible to all the creation, openly, just as the full moon is not hard to see, and your Lord will be seen more clearly. And He was not born, nor has He fathered anyone, nor is there anything similar to Him, exalted be the Glorified One. And Jahmi rejects this, however. We have, as a testimony to the truth of what we say, a hadith that clarifies it. Jarir narrated it from the word of Muhammad. So say what he said about that, and you will be successful. And perhaps a Jahmi might deny his right hand as well, while both his hands are giving out all kinds of bounties. And say, the ever-compelling descends each night, without asking for exact details. Magnificent is the one God, and most worthy of praise. Down to the lowest heaven, granting bounties from His grace, as the gates of heaven are opened and spread widely. He says, is there anyone seeking forgiveness who would like to meet a forgiver? Or anyone seeking bounties of goodness and provisions, so he could be given what he requests? A group have reported this, whose reports are not to be rejected, but sadly, some have went wrong and did not believe them, marring themselves. And say, indeed the best of the people after Muhammad were his two deputies of old, and then Uthman, according to the most correct position. And the fourth of them was the best of creation after them, Ali, the companion of goodness. Through goodness he was successful. Those are the people, those who have no doubt about, upon the great camels of Firdaus, shining brightly and roaming about. Sa'id, Sa'ad, Ibn Auf, Talha, Ammir of Fihr, and Zubair the praiseworthy. And speak with the best terms about the companions, all of them, and do not be one who speaks ill of them, pointing out their faults and criticizing. Since the clear revelation has spoken of their excellence, and in Al-Fath, verses about the companions, praising them. And regarding the preordained qadr, be convinced, since it is the pillar that combines many affairs of the religion, and the religion encompasses much. And do not reject, out of ignorance, belief in nakir and munkar, or the pool, or the scales. Surely you are being advised sincerely. And say, Allah, the Great, will remove from His grace out of the fire people burned severely who will then be tossed into the river in Firdaus, where they will regain life by its water, like a seed taken by a flood that comes and wipes things away with its abundant water. And surely the Messenger of Allah will intercede and speak about the punishments of the grave. That is the truth made clear. And do not make takfir of those who pray, even if they commit sins, since all of them commit sins, while the owner of the throne forgives graciously. And do not hold a belief like that of the Khawarij, for it is a position held by only those who desire it, and it is destructive and disgraceful. And do not be a murji, one who plays games with his religion. Surely the murji is joking about the religion. And say, Iman consists of statements, intentions and actions according to the explicit statement of the Prophet. And it decreases sometimes due to disobedience, and sometimes because of obedience it grows, and on the scale it will outweigh other things. And keep yourself from the opinions of people and their stances, since the stance of the Messenger of Allah is more befitting and easier on one's chest. And do not be from those who play games with the religion, attacking the people of hadith and reviling them. If you keep this belief all your life, O holder of this poem, you will be upon goodness day and night.